Doors closing. Welcome aboard Blue Line Run 216. Western is next. In the direction of travel, doors open on the right at Western. Soliciting and gambling are prohibited on CTA vehicles. This is Western. This is a Blue Line train to O'Hare. Doors closing. California is next. Doors open on the right at California. Soliciting and gambling are prohibited on CTA vehicles. This is California. This is a Blue Line train to O'Hare. Doors closing. Logan Square is next. Doors open on the left at Logan Square. Smoking, littering, and eating are prohibited on CTA vehicles. closing. Irving Park is next. Doors open on the left at Irving Park. Please be considerate when talking on your phone or listening to electronic devices, so as not to disturb other customers. This is Rosemount. This is a Blue Line train to O'Hare. Your attention, please. We are standing momentarily waiting for signal clearance. We expect to be moving shortly. This is O'Hare, as far as this train goes. All passengers must leave the train. Thank you for riding the CTA Blue Line.